Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And I know this video is probably a whole week late because it's me, but we're getting on track. We're about to be on track again. Hi. As you guys may or may not know, I was able to attend San Diego Comic-Con this year. I'm even surprised by that. I say that because I slept through the tickets 2 or 3 times. I know I missed them all the times that they went up. And it's because I'm not a morning person, so learn from me. So I thought I would show you guys my San Diego Comic-Con haul from 2025. I almost said 2024. Now, as usual, when I go to Comic-Con, I do try to help as many people as possible. I was trying to help people get the Elvira, and I am going to make a video specifically on Elvira, possibly this week, so you'll see it, where I talk about what happened with Elvira, etc, etc. But I was not able to get everyone their Elviras, which was a little bummer, but I tried. That was all that matters. I do want to show you my little haul and just go through some things with you guys, because I thought some of the things I got were pretty cool. Some of them are the usual that you would see me get. Isn't it cute? So I was introduced to Baby 3 at the UCC booth this year. They're kind of like a competitor to the Labubus, and basically they're just plush keychain pendants and they have full outfits on, and these were the Comic-Con exclusives. Usually they're a lot more cutesy and not my kind of thing, but these ones were totally calling me up my alley. I am glad I got some. I do wish I got the other 3 that I didn't get. So these are $30 each, which is pretty much how much the Labubus cost in general, and I think any of these plush pendants nowadays are costing. But honestly, it wasn't that bad considering that he has a full outfit on, and Labubus you pay $30 and they're naked. So yeah, this is my first one I ever grabbed. He has a really cool face, and one thing I noticed is the faces changed. My friend got one of this guy and I got 2 of this guy, but they have 2 completely different faces, but they're the same plush. But I'm actually happy with this one. I like how mean he looks, and I love that for him. The next one I got was obviously a no-brainer. He's blue. He has the derpy face, as I call it, because it looks derpy, and the eyes do move, which is a little creepy. You can make him like really derpy looking, but I do wish he had the meaner looking face, because I feel like that would just look so much tougher, and I love that. There was only 2,000 of each box style, and then there was 20 chase ones inside of that 2,000. So basically there's 1980 of each box style, and then there was 20 chase ones, which I was gifted a box by UCC themselves, and this one was a chase. He as well has the derpy face, which again, bummer, but he's so cool. I got number 9 of 20 from this design, and each box had its specific chase one. So this was the yellow boxes. His outfit is really cool. There's like real zippers, layers. They all have real shoes with laces. If they make more like this, I may need more. But honestly, I feel like I'm good with the ones I have. They fit my outfits pretty well for what I wear typically. But let me know your thoughts on the Baby 3 down below. Have you heard of them before? Apparently this was their US debut. Kind of cool to buy these ones, I guess. But yeah, let me know who's your favorite. Next, I hit up Moose, and they had another exclusive Queenie this year. If you guys don't know what Queenies are, they're these cute little figurines that come in a little square packaging, and the packaging is acrylic and it's stackable, and the Queenies are just really cool. I found out about these last year at con, and I made friends with the Moose people, and honestly, I really love these things. I hope they do well and continue to keep going. I can see them doing a lot of partnerships in this style, and I think they'll do extremely well. But this was this year's Comic-Con exclusive. She is Queen of Boba. She literally comes in a little Slurpee cup that has a lanyard attached to it, so you could have worn this around con if you wanted to. And she's just really pretty. She has the boba balls inside of her, and she's basically like a snow globe. I love that. I had no clue that that was going to be her gimmick, and she is numbered. There's only 1,000 of her at con as well. But yeah, this was super cute. This was only 14 bucks, which is not bad considering I think last year's was also $14. This year I only got the one because I don't need her out of the box, but she does have a display stand if you do choose to open her. Let me know your thoughts on the Queenies. Do you like them? I think they're super duper cute, and I hope they continue doing more and more, and I want to see some partnerships go on with this brand. So if you guys did not know, I'm a big Fugglers fan. I've been a fan of them before they blew up. Their Comic-Con exclusives are not usually great because they're not fully Comic-Con exclusives. Like, you can get these 2 separately in stores, but they made it a 2-pack at Comic-Con. I kind of do regret buying this just because knowing that, and they could have been like $10 cheaper. And I guess at con, if you bought one of these 2-packs, there was a chance that you would have found a golden ticket inserted. And if you found that, you were going to get one of the 5 one-of-a-kind Fugglers. I didn't get that, obviously. Next, we went back to UC. I also got the Littlest Pet Shop exclusives this year. Now, this snake in my hand, I have a big gripe over. I cannot tell you how many of this one I pulled, because if you guys did not know, these are blind boxes, and they're $30 blind boxes. I hate blind boxes, guys. I really, really do. Especially at a convention. With the Baby 3, it was different because you knew you're going to get the one in the design box, and then there was a chance you can get a chase. But with these, I had to keep going back every single day to get a full set. I ended up getting around 10 of these, and I actually did sell my own set because because I just didn't want to look at them anymore. So I'm actually holding a few of my friends' LPS that I'm going to be giving to them when I see them in Chicago in 2 to 3 weeks. So here's the gold one, here is the red one, and here is the green one for this year. They went with the year of the snake like they did last year, the year of the dragon. Just like last year, they're the same 3 colors and they are all blind. The only difference from last year is they're $5 more, which sucked. I did, like I said, sell my own set, so this is the only time you're going to see these guys on my channel. I hope that next year they actually just do a one pet and it's like a comic book pet return. I think that'd be better and also just cheaper on the wallet. Next, I went to ID Comics and I picked up Twilight exclusive cover of the Pride comic. I actually don't own any of the comic books from this recent era of Monster High. So this is my first one and it is a Pride issue, even though it just has a picture of Twyla on it. They did this last year and I think the year before they would just put an image of the Comic-Con doll on it, but it has no regulation with the story inside. It's more just like a collector piece. I am actually kind of excited to read this and see what it's about. So I'm very curious to see what I'm going to think about it, but I do need to know the tea on these 2 lovebirds right here. I'll let you guys know what I think about this in my community tab probably. I want to show you all the pins and things you could have gotten for free at the Mattel booth this year. So starting with preview night, they gave us this cute little skelet that is pink and purple with its heel bow. And this year they decided to do a new item each day instead of just giving out everything every day. But this one's really, really cute and I know a lot of people wanted it. Also, I feel like this was available every day. It would say a Little Mattel Creation San Diego pin. I think I got one similar to it last year, but it came with a backing and it revealed the Mummy Majesty's 2-pack, which was kind of cool. But this year they decided to just do one stable pin and it's this one. On day 2, they gave us a Monster High Skulllector logo pin. This one is a double pin, so you have to connect it to 2 things instead of 1. Did almost lose this one at the con, which would have sucked, because I don't think they ever gave this one out again. But it's pretty basic, it's just the Skulllector logo. Next was this really cute lollipop candy little pin. It says Monster High Sweet Screams Twyla and has a really cool backing of the art from the box. I'm gonna keep it in its packaging to be honest, because it looks really good. They did a really good job with the Twyla pins this year. But speaking of Twyla, they actually did a little blow up of her face as a pin, which I feel like this one went by really fast. And I think this was only given out on Saturday and Sunday, or just Sunday, cannot remember. But I remember every day we just ran to the Mattel booth because we knew if we didn't get there, we were not going to get them. And luckily, me and my friends were all able to get at least the set for ourselves. But this one's really sick and it's going to stay in its little packaging too. Then there's the poster. So it's kind of a tradition now of mine to get the poster signed by all the designers. Ever since Frankie dropped in 2022, I've been trying to get all the posters, and this year I didn't think I was going to be able to get it because I did not have a slot time for the signing, so I had to wait for a standby line, which took about an hour. But honestly, I'm really glad I was able to go and get it signed. It's basically the comic book diary insert that the doll comes with. As you can see, I got all the designers to sign it, and there's even a little illustration of Twyla hugging Dustin on the back, which is really cute. So if you wanted them to sign it here, they could have, or in the front. Just a very cute poster, and I'll get a frame for it eventually. Okay, so Twyla was the easiest thing to get at Mattel because she never sold out any single one of the days of the convention, not even preview night. The Mattel booth in general was a circus, but Twyla was really easy to get. I don't know why she's pre-ordered until December. They definitely have enough stock to ship them out now. So I have not done a Comic-Con doll review since Frankie Foley, and the other ones I usually just do photo posts on or like a little reel or something like that. This year I actually got her on preview night, so I opened her in my little Airbnb hotel and I did a review. So if you want to watch that video, go ahead and support me down below. It would mean the world. But I was able to show people what to expect for her because she was going to go up for sale the next day on Mattel Creations. I heard from people she sold out in 3 hours, which is probably the longest I've heard a Comic-Con doll sell out. But then again, I could be wrong. I don't know how Ghoulia did last year either. I love this doll's box. I'm really glad I got a second one, and I usually do try to get 2 of the Comic-Con dolls. I don't really buy duplicates anymore just because I don't have the space like that for all these boxes, and the boxes are all different sizes and it's annoying. And I definitely feel like this box has so much detail compared to other years. So make sure to watch your video. Okay guys, I've talked enough about my Comic-Con haul. It's now time to talk about the last and most prestigious item I was able to get. Elvira. This doll was so hard to get. I'm not even joking. Every single day I was at the con, I was trying to get this doll. And I am not proud to say I bought this doll from a reseller. I know. I did the biggest doll sin ever. The person only charged me $40 more than her retail, so she was about $120. But even that kind of just like ruined the buy for me because I knew I overpaid for it. I almost have buyer's remorse of getting this doll just because of the fact I bought it from a reseller. And like I said, I'm going to go into detail about this whole situation description when we do an overview of her, because I'm not going to open her from her box, but we'll do like an overview video and talk about her and her experience at Comic-Con. But at the time of recording this video, the normal version of this doll is on Amazon and she is not selling out, so make sure to grab that one over this one. Mwah. Anyways guys, that is my Comic-Con haul from 2025. Definitely let me know your favorite thing in the comment section down below, and also answer the question that is pinned. I love to put those at every video, and I love to see you guys' responses for those. I think my favorite thing that I was able to get from Comic-Con this year was definitely Twyla. I really love Sweet Screams. It's my favorite Monster High line. If I was ever to part ways with a majority of my Monster High collection, I would definitely keep Sweet Screams. It just says, mwah, chef's kiss. We just had a baby 3 drop off my table, so that means it's the end of this video. If this is your first time watching my channel, hi, my name is Jay, and I do doll stuff. Duh. And I'd love you to join the Cornflakes and become a member of the Cornfield today. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified about all my new videos. All other links will be in the description. And guys, I will see you in my next video. But until then, bye.